Uganda has announced its plan for a bill to be passed that will impose the death penalty on homosexuals. The Kill the Gays bill, which has the full support of current President Yoweri Museveni, was invalidated 5 years ago, technicality which included the death penalty. In February 2014, Uganda President Museveni signed the anti-homosexual bill that will increase the penalty for same-sex relationship for 7 years to life.
Wow.
But it was annulled by the court in August 2014. Previously, activists hailed it as a victory for the country. Now, the Ugandan government plans to introduce the bill within the next few weeks. The government said it will curb the rise in unnatural sex, where they are promoting the falsehood that people are born like that. Across Africa, homosexuality is seen as a punishable offense and is highly restricted. As for 2016, same-sex acts were outlawed in 33 out of the 54 African countries recognized by the UN, and more than half the countries in the sub-Saharan African region have anti-homosexual laws. So this is our next discussion. Uganda to introduce the Kill the Gay bill for homosexuality. Your thoughts on this, Moses?
Every country has a right to do what they want to do in their nation. So if they do want to do that, that's up to them. And as I was saying to you, that it happens in the Arab countries as well on different levels. But in terms of the punishment that they want to do, that's their country. And boy,
so you don't see nothing wrong with it? With death penalty?
Death penalty.
Yeah.
I agree with death penalty on certain levels, you know. Like, you know, a lot of countries have like outlawed the death penalty.
Yes, of course.
I don't know, like, it depends on the country's moral and ethical basis. Like, I can't tell anyone else what to do. Does that make sense? Like, America, some states want to allow homosexuality, some don't, and they have the right to that.
No, but just because it's their country and they feel it's right, does not mean that you can suppress other people's right due to how they feel they were born. Everyone has a right.
No, but some of them don't feel they were born that way, but some of them are that way. Like, no, because you keep doing that born thing, and that argument. I was just explaining that.
No, and we need to be careful treating this. Yeah, I think it's only right we look at it from both ways.
Yeah.
So who are you to say they were not born?
No, I didn't say way. Who am I.
I don't think gay people are against the rights of heterosexuals. However,
how do you know? In some countries they might be.
No, wait, let me finish. In most cases, we see gay people wanting their right, which is being suppressed.
Now in this society, in most countries today,
which is being suppressed by heterosexuals.
In China, when they were like, have one baby, remember that time?
Yeah, I remember that time.
Right, that's someone will say you're infringing on my baby rights, right? To have babies, as much babies as I want. Like, why should the government tell me how much babies I should have? Does that make sense? But at the end of the hold on, no, listen. There was people around the world that were like, what they were doing was out of order to me, but to Chinese government, they were like, this is what we're doing, isn't it?
Okay, but at the same time, it's not that you cannot have babies. It was not that if you had, what was the punishment if you had more than...
I don't know what the punishment was.
Exactly, I'm sure it wasn't a death penalty for sure. So if kids are being lined up and all be murdered, you just sit down and say they have the right to do whatever they want.
No, I would say...
What would you say?
Hold on.
Justin, I don't understand why most Africans hate gays. Are their lifestyles affecting anyone? No. As Africans, we need to concentrate on child molesters and rapists. Uganda can't pass a bill to prosecute gays because it simply breached human rights. The constitution of Uganda is there to protect
the Ugandans.
Ugandans.
Yeah.
So if the constitution itself then turns around to prosecute and to oppress certain part of Ugandans, then it is wrong.
But they don't believe that they're oppressing them. England can't impose its views, because we're British, on other people. And that's sometimes the issue with Britain as well. It's like this constant oppression. But it's like, hold on, let me finish. It's like, just because you believe something doesn't mean someone else has to believe it. And that's a fact of life. And if they don't, they have the right not to believe it. Well, because when you put it into law, they didn't come to you and say, etc., etc. And this is the kind of thing that irritates me about Britain. This savior mentality. When you go and mess things up, and then you come back looking like the white and shining armor. Let them deal with their issues like they let you deal with your issues.
By death penalty.
On the guy talking about the acts and the disgust
Yeah.
and the hatred of the people,
Yeah.
like, you shouldn't hate anyone. Why are you hating? Like,
But
just
then, so why do you why do you think they're imposing this death penalty will bring? Of course, it's going to incite more hate towards gay people.
well,
It's not well. It's a fact.
no, it might not.
This is from Joyce. Joyce is saying, my 14-year-old daughter is listening, and Moses, she completely disagrees with you.
Yeah, that's fine. She has the right to disagree.
No, but you see, if a
Yeah.
14-year-old is disagreeing
Yeah.
with you, you need to understand that time has changed.
No,
And
but
wait,
time-
you're still stuck.
No, I'm not stuck. I'm
yeah.
not stuck anyway. What is that?